bottom line about Coach Driesell was he came to College Park. He reinvigorated the basketball program. He excited the fans. And he came in right boldly and said, we are going to be the UCLA of the East.
So now my wife and I are in Hawaii with the Connecticut group. And they treat you great, give you gear and all that. And, but you know, you don't know any people. Well, some people, hey, how you doing? Still remember, Pat and I had the trade. It's our first Nike trip. And just got Northeastern. I'm 29 going on 30 years of age, young. And most of those guys didn't have a, quote, guru in the sense of having my best coach I ever had was my high school coach. So even though I had a good college career, my point being is that I wasn't one of those guys born to a tree.
We took teams that were down, really down. I mean, Davidson's record, you check it before I got there, and Maryland's record, and Georgia State, and JMU, all of them were really, the programs were down.
And I never ever forgot this. So we got this trade, and Lefty kind of knew me a little bit, knew who I was to some degree.
You're in Northeastern now.
I'm just out of Northeastern.
Yeah, 72, early 70s.
72, 73.
And he's in his heyday with Maryland.
He's like one of the guys.
UCLA of the East.
Yeah, exactly. So I hear this voice, I know it. So Pat and I look around, we said, it's not a big deal. You're just going to sit there. I think there might have been more like picnic table. You having your meal.
Yeah.
And we just got there. We've been there for maybe a day. But looking around, like, where we sit, kind of looking for anybody we might know.
Yeah.
I hear this word, hey, Calhoun. Just always said, come on, sit over here. And I did.
Well, I had a lot of, I had an opportunity to get to know and, intimately my players. They were not all of them were great players or great people, but majority of them were great players and great people.
My first year there were 8 high school All-Americans. So, how do you make everybody happy? I don't know what coach's criteria was for who got to play and didn't get to play, because he recruited us to become this UCLA of the East. The reality was there was not enough minutes to go around. I appreciate Coach now more than I did when I was playing for him. I did not always understand why he said some of the things that he said or did some of the things that he did. The greatest gift that he gave us were the teammates, right? Because even today we're still close, you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't know. Didn't change my life, no. Didn't change even the week to some degree. But it gave me an impression of who Lefty was. He saw this young guy. Saw this guy, he and his wife. He couldn't see me. I was in no stress. But he kind of knew that he was just starting out one time at Davidson or wherever he started out back in the day as a coach.
Yeah, high school, yeah.
Yeah. So he has an idea that, just it didn't cost him anything.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a big deal. It didn't change my life. But it did always give me an idea that's the man that he knows it was. He just saw some guy.
I'm sorry, that's the man what?
That's the man that I found out he became.
Do you think you might have put pressure on yourself or maybe your players when you predicted that Maryland would be the UCLA of the East? Do you ever?
I think that helped me recruit a lot of players.
Yeah.
Elmore and McMillan they may not have come if they didn't think we'll have a top 10 team or nationally ranked team.
Right. Lucas.
So I said that everywhere we hung a banner every time we were in the final top 10 in Maryland and Davidson, and they took them down for some reason.
Lefty was just a good man. Loved his players, was loyal as heck. Can coach, all that kind of stuff. He could coach, number one, could really recruit. And he was like a Bonham before the circus. He was like a basketball guy who understood marketing and the other things. He understood players, and he really, really loved the game and loved coaching. And he could talk about it, obviously, for hours. But I became, on that day, sat down, had a conversation, and I was going to be up there Northwest. You kidding me a little bit about Northwest and Northeastern.
Yeah.
But just to really go ahead and everything after that, I always made sure that when people ask me about Lefty, I didn't necessarily tell the whole story I'm telling you, but I'm saying, he's a good man.
I had a great wife. She's my best recruit. I have 4 wonderful children, and actually 3 of them were coaching. One of them just quit coaching.
Yeah.
But 3 of them were coaching, and so I enjoy raising my children, and seeing them grow and be successful people.
Sometimes being a good coach is terrific. Being a good man is more than terrific. And Lefty Driesell is a good man,